Hello and welcome back to the Cosmic Goddess channel. My name is Fola and I am here today to do a love reading, all right? We have the Venus Cazimi happening on August 13th. The Sun and Venus will be conjuncting in Leo and it's going to be illuminating some things for us, okay? So I really want to talk about it. We're going to do an elemental pull and an elemental breakdown. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. Okay, so how we're going to do this is that I'm going to pull for each element. Like I said, this is a love reading. I am tempted to pull for each sign, but I know it'll get too long. So we'll just do the elements: water, fire, earth, and air. Water, fire, earth, and air. What will this Venus Cazimi be showing us? Venus is going to be in Leo until mid-October, all right? It has been in Leo for a while. The entirety of this Venus and Leo transit is going to be about 4 months, 4.5 months, all right? So we still have some time. We're at the midway point when the Venus Cazimi happens. That's the midway point of this Venus in Leo transit. And so it's going to be activating things for us, especially happening right after this Lionsgate energy, portal energy. And I just figured we needed to tap into it. All right, so I'm going to pull for water, fire, earth, and air. Water, fire, earth, and air. What will Venus in Leo bring to us? What will this Venus Cazimi bring to us? What energy will we be dealing with in our love lives? Water, fire, earth, and air. Water, fire, earth, and air. All right. Water, fire, earth, and air. All right. So we're going to start with water. We got Stingray reversed. Okay. Now I'm going to pull clarifying cards from my Wild Unknown Tarot as well as my Angel Guide Oracle. All right, so let's start with the Angel Guide Oracle. So Stingray reversed is all about a restructuring of our boundaries. All right, maybe you've got a wall up and you need to break it down. Tell me about Stingray reversed and why it's here for my water signs. Why is Stingray reversed here for my water signs? Oh my God. Spiritual growth. Okay. Oh, these cards, they always fall. So the first card I got was spiritual growth. Then I got harmony and resolutions, followed by guardian angel. And now I want to pull from the Wild Unknown Tarot. Tell me more about Stingray reversed, spiritual growth, harmony and resolutions, and guardian angel, Mother of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So within our love life, we are learning how to let our guard down. Sometimes, especially as water signs, when we get harmed in a relationship, not necessarily physically, but like somebody hurts our feelings, we wall up and we look at the other person as an adversary, as somebody who is trying to break us down. And sometimes we're right within our relationships. Those people are doing those things. And then we move on and we carry that feeling into the next relationship. And this energy is saying you're protected. You've learned the lessons that you needed to learn. Now you need to let your guard down, because this is a very nurturing energy. This is a peaceful energy. It is an energy of love and of accepting love, of being taken care of, but also, look, there's a little doe. Of being safe in somebody else's presence. And that's what this energy is saying. You are safe. You are safe to let your guard down, it's like being in a case. You know, the case is protecting you, but it's keeping you small. It's keeping you within the confines of the case, and you can't grow. So in order for you to grow, you have to let the guard down, let the barrier down, allow things to come in, allow the right people to come in. Now, with this Mother of Pentacles, you want to make sure you're not taking care of the wrong people, but you also don't want to back away from everybody because, like I said, no room for growth. All right. So this Venus Cazimi is going to give you an opportunity to see how taken care of you actually are. This is beautiful, loving energy that's surrounding you. All right. And it's understandable, the need to erect strong boundaries, to understand your own confidence and to be proud of yourself. But this reversal, it indicates that it's a lack of confidence that's making you erect such strong boundaries. And like I said, having confidence in your spirit team, having confidence in yourself, that you've learned the lessons that you need to learn, that you're integrated, that you're upgraded. It means you have to take a risk. You have to be willing to take a risk. Okay? All right. Thank you, water signs. Good luck. Good luck. All right. Water, fire, earth, air. This is fire signs. Here we go. Fire signs. Turtle. Ooh. Turtle. This turtle seems very adaptable. All right. Turtle is usually about reconnecting spiritually, finding yourself. How do I want to say it? Finding a way back to reconnecting to who you are, grounding yourself, finding a way to slow down a little bit and be okay with that. So I feel like some of us have been diving into situations way too quickly. Okay. Especially as fire signs, you guys can, look at somebody and go, I want you, and then just do the thing. Okay. But this turtle is a little bit more calculated. This turtle moves slower. It's always at home within its shell. So that means it's at home wherever it goes. And I just feel this energy. I'm obviously going to pull more clarifying cards, but this energy gives me slow down. You don't have to hop from thing to thing. You don't have to go from one thing to the next. Tell me about turtle. Tell me about the energy of turtle for my fire signs. Ease and grace, surrender reversed, vulnerability and freedom. So I'm not going to read these as reversals. I'm just going to read them as is. But you have vulnerability and freedom going off on your own. Surrender, understanding that even if it's not your first choice to do something, that if you're being shown this is the way, that you just accept that and understand that your higher self has nothing but good intentions for you. Ease and grace. This is about being easy with the self and with other people, leading with compassion first. Now let's pull from the Wild Unknown. There we go. The Wild Unknown Tarot. Tell me about turtle, vulnerability and freedom, surrender and ease and grace for my fire signs. Whoa. It's a whole packet. It's a whole packet. I don't know if I'm going to take all these cards, but we have the Seven of Wands. Ooh, my God, look at this card. The Two of Pentacles. King of Wands. Nine of Cups reversed. Father of Swords reversed. Ace of Wands and Strength. Yeah, I'm not going to take all of these cards. I want one or two. One or two. I'm going to shuffle the cards that I have. Take the two on top. Tell me about turtle, vulnerability and freedom, surrender, and grace for my fire signs. Ace of Wands and strength, of course. Okay. All right. It feels as though with the Ace of Wands card and the strength card, look at the strength. He has a rose. This lion has a rose. It feels as though you're heading into something new. But you need to take your time. And you need to make sure that you feel comfortable and at home. All right. This new thing that's going to come in. I mean, all of this Leo energy, this is fire sign. So obviously this Leo energy is very confident. There's even flowers on this Ace of Wands. This Leo energy is going to bring you something that is going to grow. This turtle. Oh my gosh. I'm going to read turtle for you. I want to read turtle. All right. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life. No matter where their travels lead them, turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. It feels like there's adventure energy. It feels like there's energy to try something new, but to not be too hard on yourself. But that there's something or someone that's going to be presented to you. Obviously, this is a love reading, so there we go. It's going to test your strength. It's going to test your ability to be vulnerable, whoever this person is. But it's the start of something new. It's a beautiful new beginning. It is a beautiful adventure. And so I think the wisdom here is to get right with you. That turtle energy, like I said, is at home wherever it goes. Okay? Allow yourself to step into a new space, to step into a new relationship with your arms wide open, with an understanding, a clear understanding of who you are, what you bring to the relationship. And, let some of that fire melt away a little bit. Okay. But yeah, these cards give something exciting. Something new and exciting is entering your life. An adventure. All right. Water, fire, earth, air. Earth signs. Be reversed. Be reversed. Interesting. Okay, so earth signs. Be reversed gives busybody activity, overworking. It gives slightly annoyed. All right. Tell me about the be reversed for my earth signs. Tell me about be reversed for my earth signs. Divine timing. Ooh. All right. So what I'm hearing from this is some of you are working hard to get into a relationship. You're working hard to impress somebody. You're working hard to take the steps that you feel like you need to take in order to be ready for a relationship. But the work might be a little futile. I mean, don't stop working on yourself, obviously, but like this notion of I'm working to get this. I'm working for an ends to meet, a means to, whoa. Okay, for means to, again to, oh my God. The phrase is in my head. I promise you. The phrase is in my head, but it is jumbled around. But you are basically saying, I'm doing this work because I want to get this product at the end. And the work should be for you. The work should be for illuminating things that you need to see to make yourself more at home, more at peace within you and who you are. And so just know that like the things will come to you during the time in the season that they're supposed to come, not because you've put in all the work and you should get this result. Okay. Tell me about be reversed and divine timing. I can't believe I literally had a brain fart, like an actual brain fart. And it's still gone. I'm like, I can't say the word. Oh, Hermit reversed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is a time I think that my earth signs, you need to focus on yourself. You're supposed to be focusing on you and doing the work, doing the work on you without expecting physical results to appear out of thin air. But it feels as though you might be putting yourself out there, constantly putting yourself out there. And it's like the universe is like, it's just not time. It's just not time. All right. So take this as a restructuring of your inner world. Try to use this Venus Cazimi and the effects to really break down your happiness and what your worth is, where your confidence is. Take the Venus aspects of self-worth and values and apply them to you. And then once you're radiating a certain frequency, only people who match up with that frequency are going to come into your life. Okay. You're not going to have to break your back trying to find somebody or trying to find a situation or to date or whatever. The universe will provide you with what you're ready for. All right. So this Venus Cazimi is about an internal restructuring. Finding a way to relax, finding a way to not have to work so hard for the little gains, to allow yourself to set in and settle into divine timing. All right, air. Last but not least, air sign, cheetah reversed. Okay. All right, cheetah reversed. So cheetah is about passion and drive, but cheetah reversed is a little overly competitive. So I'm feeling like maybe you're competing with somebody. You're competing with somebody for somebody else's attention and affection, which don't do that. This could also be a time of impatience. This is like overt masculine energy. This is like Emperor reversed energy. So you might be on the prowl. You might be on the prowl. Or you might be in a love triangle situation where you and somebody else are are competing for somebody else's affection. And my condolences. I would not be doing that. Tell me about cheetah reverse for my air signs. Tell me about cheetah reverse for my air signs. Ask and receive. Whoa. Okay. Tell me about cheetah reversed and ask and receive for my air signs. Interesting. Maybe there's a need to. Oh, okay. Let me shut up. The chariot. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. So. It feels as though you are competing with another person over somebody else's affection, or you are competing with a thing, like maybe the person that you're interested in is more interested in work, is more interested in hanging out with their friends or something. I don't know. There's something that is off balance within your relationship. And it feels as though instead of just speaking up and asking for it or letting your feelings be known, you are just trying to compete with the thing that is more important in your person's eyes. And like I said, I can't recommend competing with anything, because if somebody wants to give you their time, they're going to give it to you. If somebody wants to spend time with you and get to know you, they're going to do that. People have choices to make within their life, and they make them constantly. And sometimes we overlook the fact that a choice was made, and we go, well, maybe if I can just do this. And it's like, no, they just made a choice. you know? But the other thing that we want to avoid is not asking for the things that we need or we want within relationships, you know? It's like for instance, say your husband is spending a lot of time with the guys and he's watching it's football season and him and the guys are always watching football 3-4 times a week and you haven't had time with your husband, and instead of asking him and saying, hey, we haven't had time together, can we spend some time together? I feel neglected. You just try and put on sexy outfits to lure your man away. That's trying to compete with the other thing that your man has going on. That's not opening up and saying how you feel, asking and receiving. Because even if you ask and you don't receive exactly what you want, you still receive an answer, and your feelings are still out there in the universe. They're known. Okay? And you can move accordingly based off of that. But yeah, so I just feel like don't feel afraid to speak up. Don't get into, don't try to compete though in this arena. All right. Because it's not going to work out, you know, and you don't deserve to feel as though you're competing with something else, especially within your relationships. Like that's not how it should be. All right. So make sure that you are taking care of yourself emotionally. Make sure that you are very aware of how you are communicating within your relationships. And don't neglect yourself either, okay? It's one thing for somebody else to neglect you, but it's another thing for you to also neglect yourself on top of that by not asking for what you need. All right? All right. That was each element. I thank you so much. I will be doing plenty of readings like this. Yeah. Like this video if you like this video. Comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. Double tap the bell if you like. If you want to get notifications for whenever I upload, which is pretty frequently. All right. I upload at least every single day. Sometimes multiple times a day. I have also done a reading for the month of August for each sign that is up on the channel. Take a look. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. Happy Venus Cazimi. Happy Venus Cazimi. Take care. Bye now. Bye.